Alright, lads, so this morning we did get a pretty interesting change in regards to a certain skill that's being long strides. So it was announced this morning that essentially they changed it now, so if the character has long stride built in, they can actually still get long stride as a bonus ability, therefore allowing them to get double long strides. This is something that only 2 characters in the game have been able to do prior to this update that did happen this morning, and that was the swimsuit Yoruichi and also the partial Yoruichi. And the reason why they could get it is because when they did resurrect, they did pick up long stride as a skill, and if you gave them long stride as a bonus ability prior to resurrecting them, well then when you resurrect them, they pick up the long stride skill, and then boom, they have double long stride. It was a kind of a unique, cool thing for a certain amount of players that knew about it. Doesn't really offer much, right? But it was something cool and unique to only those 2 characters. And now I guess that is kind of cool that any character in the game can get double long stride, assuming they have long stride built into the character. Now, would you want to do this? More mobility, more distance in your flash step. How good is that going to be? Well, let's test it out. So we're going to use 2 characters here. In Yuha's case, he does have long stride and also sprinter +2 built in. And then we're also going to use Ichigo, who once more also had Sprinter +2 and Long Stride built in. So with that, now let's go ahead and change their bonus abilities, right? Something that you couldn't do before, we can give the character another Long Stride. He has Long Stride down here on his list of skills, and then he also does have it on his innate abilities. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's see the difference. And there's no better place to test out a character's movement speed other than the Royal Palace itself. You know, maybe if Yuha had double long stride in the anime, he might have gotten past Ichibei. So what we're going to do is go down to the bottom. I don't want to flash step just yet. This isn't anything super crazy, but it is kind of cool that we can finally do this. So 1 flash step is going to get to around here, right? Around the pillar. Just above to the pillar. Let's go back down, switch to Yuha, and let's do 1 flash step. As you can see, not the biggest difference. Normal flash step into long stride makes a pretty big difference. Long stride is almost a must for me in game. Double long stride though, I mean, it does cover quite a bit of distance. It really does. And if you are using it on a character that has multiple flash steps built in, well then look at this. You can just get in and out and just fly around the map super quick. And this is a pretty big stage. So let's see how many times we do it. 1, 2, 3. 3 uninterrupted sets of flash steps gets us into the next stage. Let's try Yuha. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, 4 times. Ichigo gets it 3 times. So, you know, in the long run, if you're clearing content super fast and you're in pretty big maps, it might not be too noticeable, but it definitely does, you know, lessen the need to flash step a few more times. In Limit Breaker Quest, if you don't need the extra damage, maybe this is going to be a meta skill. I think it's definitely a very situational one. But, you know, if I'm using Ichigo, for example, like I always do, and I know, like, he already has every skill I could want. He's max transcended. Do I really need more damage? I'm not entirely too sure. So in this case, maybe, yeah, I'll just give him the extra long stride. Double long stride. We're flying around the map unlike any other character. And then compared to Yuha, unfortunately having to do a tad bit more extra flash steps. But I guess this is a decent time to try out Swimsuit Yoruichi, because I did already give her long stride as a bonus ability prior to this update. With a resurrection, she does get long stride, so right now we have double long stride. And one thing to keep in mind with Yoruichi characters, and also Soifon, but in this case Yoruichi, is that when you do get the character at max level, she naturally gets like 4 flash steps. So this essentially makes it the fastest character in the game, at least when it comes to flash steps, because what you're going to see here is that we get to do, you know, 4 flash steps. And in this case, before we could even finish 3 rotations of flash steps, we already got into the next map. In Ichigo's case, if we wanted to do 1 full map, we'd have to do like 3 flash steps, 3 sets of rotations. Let's try that again once more. So let's do Yuha, the slowest character of the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 4.5 to get to the next map. Ichigo though, 1, 2, 3. Basically 3 going into our 4th when we did get into the next map. But then if we try Yoruichi, in this case, 1, 2, and then before we could even finish our 3rd rotation of flash steps, we already got into the next map. So there you have it. Double long stride is now officially a thing. It's been a thing for a couple months now, but only on a few selection of characters, more so 2 Yoruichis. And now any character in the game, assuming they have long stride built into the character, can now get double long stride. Is that something you want to do? That ultimately comes down to you, personal preference. But you know what, every now and then, I might just do it. Extra mobility, extra distance is always more fun, at least in my opinion. Either way, short video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.